All right, short interest data, and we're gonna go over several things today. We got a new catalyst today. We got several new articles. I want to go over the Nasdaq's freaking close today. I want to go over some small cap stuff and high growth, and the option chain shares bought closed, and that's a reminder for the Nasdaq and the technical analysis, of course. So starting off with the short interest data, right? Of course, 50 million shares. We finally hit 50 million short interest, and this just tells you, you know what it tells you. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short today. The shorts are betting on a big move to the downside. If it doesn't happen, if the opposite were to happen, they are screwed, as simple as it gets. Now, high growth today got killed. Now, how much? Well, okay, it didn't get killed. Torchlight got killed. That's 30% of the red. And oh my god, it's down 7% after hours as well. But dude, the high growth got hurt today, and Bionano got hurt with it. Now, short interest, it increased 3% of the day. The shorts are hammering. We got a 50 million short interest right now. 50.6 million shares currently sold short, not yet covered, man. 18%, almost 20% of the float currently sold short, not yet covered. Now, what does this mean, right? Well, if we look at the option chain, I want to look at the option chain right off the bat so I don't forget. Okay, people are and I want to pick some of these. Honestly, I might do this live on stream tomorrow. These calls are looking cheap. They're looking freaking auspicious as hell. Even the out the money ones, okay? And if you look at the open interest, you can tell that a lot of people are thinking the same way I am, okay? Dude, people are buying calls. They're holding the contrast. Look at the out the money. Look at the difference between the in the money calls to out the money calls, okay? If you look at the put side, there's way more in the money puts. Now, on the call side, there's way more out the money calls. What this means is that people are betting on a big move to the upside, because these are not you're not making much money if we don't hit $10 or at least $9 or $8 here on some of these out the money ones, okay? A lot of people are betting on the stock price going higher. And if the shorts are wrong, they're going to get fucked, okay? That's as simple as it is. So that short interest data, of course, we're up on the day. And I also want to go over this catalyst right here. Potential catalyst, okay? We got this catalyst, I guess they're technically potential catalysts, but this Dodger's going to be presenting optical genome mapping, yada, yada, cancer research at June 30th. We also have another presentation going on June 29th. I love to see, we got the CCO 2 weeks ago and the CBO last week. Now we've got 2 new presentations happening this month. And we've got 1,000 hirings for the CLIA lab. What does this mean? What are they doing? Brandon, you're missing something. You may be thinking I'm missing something obvious. You're about to point out why is this important, Brandon. It's important because it's just proof for the business expansion. Why else would they be hiring so many people, right? Do you think they're firing a ton of people and just, they're trying to replace stuff? No. Okay, they're hiring these people for specific reasons, and it's proof for business expansion. I also want to go over this right here. Let's just go over this right now. Okay, there's not really much to go over, to be honest with you. These articles suck ass, but this article is, these are 3 meme stocks aren't as risky as you may think. It's slightly bullish, but it's nothing worth going over. But, it is technically news, so I thought I would throw it in here. And this one literally says nothing important whatsoever. Okay, this one says, what does it say here? Okay, it's horrible. Okay, let's not even go over that. But I also want to go over here. This is actually important. What are the average stock market returns by month? This actually is going to affect Bionano in a pretty big amount. Okay, the average for, June is what we're in right now. Hold on, let me go to the graphic here. Okay, so June right now is what we're in. July, historically, for the average stock market returns from 1980 to 2018 for the S&P, it's great. We're heading into a good month for July. After that, we're heading into freaking carnage and death. Now, that's kind of one reason why I'm holding off on, one reason why I have some buying power. So this is something to know. That's going to affect Bionano. And I also want to talk here. This is a good point right here. So high growth today, right? If you look at the small cap index right here, what do you have here? You have the S&P mid cap is getting burned not burned, it's still green, but it's not doing as well in the S&P, right? And if you look at high growth as a whole, it's not doing well, right? And of course, if you want to make the argument, the the market's been up 2 days in a row, Bionano's down 2 days in a row. What's up? Reversal? What the hell is going on? We're going to get into if it's a reversal, okay? Stay around for the technical analysis if you want, but high growth has not been doing well. Okay, that's a microvision. Okay, now this was because of an offering, but if you look across the board here, there's green, there's plenty of green, but you also see a lot of red. Okay, CTXR is down 10%, so Medica's down. A lot of the stuff, and Bionano and microvision is getting killed. That's one of the heaviest correlations to Bionano. So although it's news, maybe that had an effect. So with that being said, I want to go over the shares bought at the close right now. Let's see if I can scroll way down and find these. I can. Okay, so there's about 500,000 shares. If it's not going to glitch like that, let's try it again. Okay, here you go. About 500,000 shares bought at the ask at 713, which was the ask at the time, or at least at a price to help the stop price go up, indicated me by the green order, right? Those shares were bought before the close, and this may mean nothing. Yesterday we had the same exact thing. Essentially, literally, we had an order for the exact same amount as 339 right here, right? Very, very weird. Very weird. It could just be a fun getting ready for the inclusion for the Russell. But anyways, that's weird. And I want to go over the technical analysis now. Okay, so essentially today you had we're down 1.25%. You had a hammer candle yesterday. Now you have a doji forming. And the number one most important thing, those are the candlestick patterns. Okay, that could be a reversal, right? Probably not, though, because we got a hammer candle. Now we're getting a doji, but we've already been going down before, right? Doji sometimes can signal an indecision, and then, you go down a lot, then you form the doji, then you go up a lot, right? And, down, doji, up. Okay, that's how it is. Sometimes there's plenty of false signals, but the most important thing today is probably that we close above the 21 SMA, the middle Bollinger Band. That's huge. Now, of course, we've got bearish flips everywhere. Okay, look at the 4 hourly. The 4 hourly is ugly. Look at this. Okay, that's as ugly as it gets. You are in super bearish territory on the 4 hourly. Now, maybe not super bearish, but you're in bearish territory nonetheless. But if you look at the daily 21 SMA, we held above, right? This is what we talked about in the stream earlier. We needed to close above this to have hope short term for tomorrow, or at least to have a good amount of hope. Okay, and that's what we saw. We did get that hope. We got the bounce off the 21 SMA. That's as simple as it is. Now, the most important indicator, now I know I just said that was the most important thing, but the next most important thing probably is the 4 hourly stochastic indicator. Now, you're looking extremely oversold. Look at this, okay? You have not been this oversold in the stochastic indicator, well, a couple weeks ago, right? Those were false signals. Actually, last week. Those were false signals. But before that, last time you were this oversold, I mean, you're looking at, we're like at $5, okay? And my point is, this indicator is good, man. When you are chilling down at the oversold, in the oversold range for a while on the 4 hourly stochastic indicator, that's a freaking buy signal. There's no other way to say it, right? If we look at the RSI, it's pretty much coinciding exactly with that indication. You're at 37 on the relative trend index on the 4 hourly, right? In the 4 hourly, we need to use the 4 hourly and the daily at the minimum, right? Daily is not looking as good whatsoever. It's not looking bad. It's looking neutral on the daily stochastic indicator and the RSI, but on the 4 hourly, it's looking beautiful. Okay, it's looking absolutely beautiful on the 4 hourly RSI and stochastic indicator, and I think tomorrow might be the day that we do get a bounce. It basically is contingent on high growth, though. It is, but then again, I don't think we can. Honestly, I mean, if we do fall further, great. I'm going to buy more, but I think it's very unlikely. But of course, I've been wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times. Okay. So with that being said, let me look at some other indicators here, and then we're going to get out of here. And then I'm actually going to take some questions at the end here. On the 4 hourly 200-day EMA exponential moving average, you can see you're holding above that as support. So that's a buy signal, right, or buy entry point potentially. And also, actually, you know what? Screw that for a second. I want to go back to 21 SMA. Okay. I want everybody to be aware that if Bionano is red tomorrow, we have most likely, 99% sure if we're red tomorrow, we've broken down below the 21 SMA. And that's a sell signal. Now, am I selling? No, I don't care if we close the day at 650, 690. No, I'm not selling a share. I'm buying more. Okay, I'll buy shares tomorrow if we go down to 650. Okay, but here's a fact for it, right? If we do break this line here, that is going to be, it goes up about, 10 cents a day. We need to close tomorrow above like 710, or at least 710, 715 minimum. It's going to be a bearish reversal. So definitely that's time sensitive. So definitely watch that. Anyways, that being said, I think that's all I'm going to do for the technicals because I want to, we're going to take questions here. I'm going to show the portfolio. There's the whole portfolio. I'm going to take questions at the end here and make sure I didn't forget anything. And then we're going to get out of here. And the reason why we're doing a stream is because I'm editing the Newsweek interview thing. I'm editing that right now. I want to get that done tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I want to. So there's the portfolio. With that being said, any questions? Yeah, buy another 1,000 shares. Yes, I will be adding thousands of shares soon here. Also, we have the Russell 3000 inclusion coming in. That's going to be Friday. That Russell 3000 is adding BNGO shares Friday at the close, according to the FTSC website there. Do you think I should average down and buy an additional 1,000 shares of BNGO? My parents say no. I say yes. Why is your profile picture me? What the heck? It depends on your risk tolerance and goals. Understand the tech, understand the company, understand the market potential headwinds, and then make your best decision. At the end of the day, I think if my fundamental analysis is right, you're going to wish you added on the dip in these days, in the early years of Bionano, relatively down the line. But we'll see. I'm happy you didn't get sniped. Yeah, Russell inclusion is a big deal. Millions of shares being added Friday and shorts may squeeze. Yes, get in. Yeah, I agree. Sell plasma by BNGO. 8,000 shares, that's my wife. Hello, Stacy. 8,000. Your husband is a legend. 8,000 shares. That's freaking legendary. That's awesome. All right, man. We're getting out of here. All right, boys and girls. Thank y'all so much, man. I want to edit the freaking Mark interview there with Newsweek and the Nasdaq. Okay, let's talk about the Nasdaq real quick before we go. I guess. Yeah, this is going to be big for tomorrow. The Nasdaq closed above all-time highs, and that's pretty much yeah, sure. The other broader markets are not all-time highs, but still, that's like one of the most bullish things that you can get for high growth and for Bionano in the next few days. And I don't want to get everybody excited, but that's just a fact. Okay, come on. This was a potential triple top, And, we said that, what do we say? We said yesterday, yesterday I said, this is a hammer candle, we're holding up. Typically when you hold like this, it's maybe going to be a break, and hopefully, I said hopefully it's going to be, and it looks like turned out that, we did get that break. So we love to see it. We love to see it. All right. All right, guys. All right, we're out here. Thank you all so much. That's the portfolio. Feel free to, if you just get in here, feel free to rewind because the end was irrelevant. And anyways, with that being said, thank you all so much. This is not financial advice. I will be editing the video. The Mark Newsweek interview, the guy that has 7 million shares in BNGO. I'm editing that tonight. Hopefully that'll come out tonight. Anyways, that being said, it's not financial advice. There's the portfolio. There's all the shares. I will see y'all in the next one.